Well, right now, Wall Street is reacting to new inflation data. Inflation cooling more than expected in the new year. Prices rose 2.4% last month. That's just below expectations. And here's a look at the larger inflation picture. This was the slowest rise in prices since April of last year. The Federal Reserve has a target of 2%. And while this number moves in the right direction, it does not guarantee interest rate cuts right away. Investors are watching closely to see whether this gives the Fed more confidence that price pressures, that is, are actually cooling. So experts still say there's a 90% chance of a no-cut decision at next month's Fed meeting. We are joined now by Salvi, chair of the Illinois Republican Party, to break down what these numbers actually mean for American folks just like you and I. Kathy, it's great to have you. Thank you so much.
So great to be here. And I want you to know I am honored and thankful to be the chair of the Illinois Republican Party and the hundreds of thousands of men and women who believe in the solutions that the Republican Party offers. And let's talk about what's happening on that in a national way.
Well, I want to get into it because, you know, this is positive signage, obviously. Will this be enough to connect the president's affordability agenda? And what are the real live impacts for American consumers?
It's hard to remember a year ago, but President Trump inherited a mess. And this is why he had the resounding support of the popular vote and overwhelming support across the nation. And in 1 year's time, look at the numbers. We have inflation down, and I could expect in the next 3 years on this course with the successful economic plan that we're going to see lower prices and more income. And that's what moms and dads voted him in office for, to improve the economy and to be able to raise their family and enjoy their paychecks rather than giving it all to Uncle Sam.
Right. Well, amen to that. I think we'd all love to see that. There are quite a bit of concerns out there about prices still being a little bit high. We're seeing some relief at the pump. At the grocery store, it's a bit of a different story. So how does the president connect these dots? We're seeing the grocery prices there, ground beef up, coffee up, electricity. That's a big one a lot of folks are talking about. How does the president connect these dots? Because really, when Americans head to the polls, they have to feel it. They have to feel it to vote Republican. So how does he get that message across?
I think that everybody is feeling the difference. You know, a year ago, everybody was so light, walked they walked and they had a spring in their step because of the leadership that our president has given us and was promised. And I think that his economic policies are paying off. If you look at how many people in the jobs report are now working, the numbers on unemployment have just been phenomenal. And he's doing a terrific job. And I know you listen to some of the partisan people on the other party and you get a different picture, but they had their chance. In that 4 years' time, they took this country to the brink of disaster. And of course, we had such a listing ship. It's taken a while to put the ship right. And President Trump and his economic agenda, the America First agenda, is working. So I'd say we're going to continue to feel it. And I look forward to the time when there's a robust housing market and people are able to afford new homes and such. So we're going in the right direction.
Well, that's a big talking point in housing. I do want to also ask you, Kathy, about tariffs, because that's a big wild card in all of this. The president sort of making the case that this will be a mandate on his tariff moves if this cooling continues, as we're seeing now. Some of the rollbacks we've seen on his tariffs on some very specific items. So what moves are you anticipating, and are you hoping there may be any more deals? How might that play into this overall financial picture?
His strategy has been brilliant, and it has worked. Our economy has brought in hundreds of millions of dollars in tariffs. And if you have to look back, unpeel the onion a little bit, our trade arrangements with many countries were just absolutely lopsided. And we were being ripped off. And nothing was done, not only in the last 4 years, but in prior years as well. So President Trump's negotiation, he's the master negotiator. He has now leveled the playing field, and we are all the happy recipients of it. The moms and dads who work and who expect our dollars to really mean something and matter. So I can say this, too, without any hesitation. The Republicans stopped the largest increase in our nation's history. Full stop. Let that sink in a little bit. That will mean the average family will realize at least $10,000 in additional income. And goodness knows we all work and we want our dollars to stretch. We work on budgets. So this president and his administration is making sure that the budget that they propose is met and there's no waste, fraud, and useless spending. So I am I'm very, very long on America under President Trump's leadership and the Republican solutions.
Well, we certainly hope for a positive outcome for all Americans. I think the other side would push back a bit on the market volatility some of that tariff back and forth has created, but we'll continue to watch it, and we hope for positive progress.
And I welcome them to come on board, and we need more people cooperating and joining President Trump in this robust economy that he has set forth. So thank you for having me, and appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
And still ahead, a $100,000 mystery. The reward now for information in the Nancy Guthrie case hitting the jackpot. The new pieces of evidence that are surfacing. We'll dive into the case upcoming.